We are back with Tim Suji, the Forsyth County Board of Elections Director. We're answering your election-related questions. You can see the number that's at the bottom of the screen, 336-379-5775. Okay, so this question is there a sample ballot available online to review prior to voting?
Yes. So if you're a Forsyth County voter, you can go to our website, the Forsyth County Board of Elections website at www.fcvotes.com. If you're a Guilford County voter, you can go to the Guilford County Board of Elections website, which is guilfordelections.org. And we do make all voters sample ballots available just on the Forsyth County website. There's a button on the homepage that you click sample ballot and you enter in your name, and it will pull up your specific sample ballot for the candidates that you will be voting for in this election.
Right, because everybody around the state doesn't vote for all of the same things. There's constitutional amendments, there might be a sales tax somewhere, there's different candidates depending on what section you're in, so you definitely want to get your sample ballot. Now, what happens if you print it out and you fill out that sample ballot and you want to take it in with you because you want to remember who you want to vote for? Are you allowed to do that?
Absolutely. You're more than welcome to bring in a sample ballot or a card. You can even take a picture of your sample ballot or make notes on your phone and take your phone in. As long as you're not using your mobile device to communicate via text or by phone call, you're more than welcome to use any electronic devices for the purposes of a sample ballot.
All right, this next question is, do I have to vote in every category on the ballot for my vote to count?
No, you can. You do have the choice and the right to leave certain contests blank. You do not have to vote the entire ballot.
Okay. What if I requested a ballot and then I decided I wanted to go vote in person? Can I go vote in person?
Yeah, so that happens all the time where voters change their minds. As long as you spoil that ballot, meaning you discard or tear that ballot up and don't mail it in, you can go to any of the early voting sites or to your voting precinct on election day.
Okay. Someone's asking, can you vote with an expired identification?
You may. There is one exception to the expiration requirement, which is as long as that ID had only been expired for 1 year or less, you can use that expired ID.
Okay. Is there an age requirement thing too? Or an age thing where if you're a certain age and your like license has been expired, is that okay too?
Yeah, so there is an expiration exception to that as well. So as long as your driver's license or any of your IDs expired at the time of your 65th birthday or later, you can also use that expired ID for that reason.
Gotcha. Okay. This person wants to know, how do absentee votes prove their identity?
So absentee by mail voters in North Carolina have to either provide us with a photocopy of one of the acceptable forms of ID, which they have to include with their voted ballot when they return their absentee ballot to us, or they can fill out what's called a photo ID exception form, where the voter checks a reason, one of the acceptable reasons, and signs that document attesting to that they have a reasonable impediment as to why they couldn't provide us a photocopy of their photo ID. That could be due to not having access to a copier or a copy machine to be able to photocopy their ID, or it could be due to a disability or illness, or due to work or school scheduling. For cases of the voters in the western part of the state, it could be due to a natural disaster or because they lost or misplaced their ID or their ID got stolen. They can check one of those acceptable reasonable impediment reasons and sign that document and submit that in lieu of providing a photocopy of their ID.
And then how do the election workers then validate that that person is that person?
Yeah, so if they check the checkbox for not having the ability to photocopy their ID, they do, in lieu of that, have to provide us with the last 4 digits of their social security number or their driver's license number.
Okay, gotcha. And that is how you then figure out that that person is that person. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. We've got one more segment. Get your question answered when we come back. Right now, we're going to check on the forecast.